Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this tag. So this is a tag that I have not been tagged to do, but I wanted to do it because at the start of the month I wanted to do a December TBR where I talk about the books that I want to read before the year ends. But then later on I dropped the idea because it felt like a huge commitment for me, and that being said, it just felt like like I did change a few things then later on. Like 1 week into December, I did like remove a few books from that TBR, put it back because I knew that I wouldn't be able to finish it this year. And yeah, that's where we are currently. But that being said, I wanted to do this anyway because I wanted to talk about what am I planning for the end of the year and like what are my reading plans for December 2020. Although we are like way into December 2020 and it's the mid of December 2020 when this video is actually going to come out. So that being said, let's get to the questions. I have my spectacles here. I really need my spectacles to read stuff. Sorry. Okay, cool. The next one is okay, let's start with all the answers, stuff like that, questions, stuff like that, whatever. Anyway, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? So basically, yes, I did start 2 books that I did not finish this year. The first one's Catch 22, of which I have a physical copy, but I don't really care about the book anymore. And the second book is actually A Little Friend by Donna Tartt. And I actually kept A Little Friend aside because I was not in the mood for a dark read. I wanted more like a heavy literary read per se, and not like a dark, element around it, not like a mystery or something like that. So I will be picking it up, but not this year, not in 2020. I'll be picking it up in 2021, and when I'm in the mood for a dark read. But it's actually a great book so far, and the only reason I actually did not finish or continue reading it, ignore that. Anyway, the only reason I didn't finish reading it was because of my impulsive reading behavior. And with Catch 22, honestly, I swear to God, I don't know when will I finish it, or I don't know when will I pick up, but these are the only 2 books that I started and I did not finish in 2020. So that being said, do you have any autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? So basically, one of the things that I realized after researching on the internet, especially on this question, is that Ariel Bissett, who actually made the tag, she's like a veteran booktuber. She actually used to do these videos in September or October. So that's the time when the Western world gets into autumn. But currently we are in winter, and currently when the Western world is in winter, and also in India you just have like 3 seasons. There's summer, there's monsoon, and there's winter. So yeah, that's it. So these are the 3 seasons that we have. So I don't have an autumnal read per se, but if you're talking about a transition, yes, like in the, I would say, the last 2 to 3 months of the year, I have transitioned into YA contemporary a lot. YA contemporary is the only YA genre I read because the others, I've outgrown a lot of YA genres in general. And I finished Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo, and at the time of filming this video I'm also reading Radio Silence by Alice Osman. So yeah, if there's a transitional genre or book, I've been reading a lot of YA books in this autumn period or winter period, you can say. So that's that. The next question is there any new release you're still waiting for? So actually I was waiting for 2 to 3 new releases, and I did receive them. So the first one was this one. This is Transcendent Kingdom by Jesse. I was waiting for this to be released in India, and it finally came in, I think, October. And then let me just turn and check out stuff. Yeah, then there was Hamlet as well. I was waiting for this to be released in India too, and this came in, I think, in September, early October. That's the time when it came in. And there was one more book, but I don't remember the name. If I remember it, I'll just put it here, but I don't remember it. So yeah, okay, there's one more book. Sorry, I remember the name. Oh my god. Okay, so I think it's The Midnight Library. Yeah, it's here. The Midnight Library is here. Okay, so it's right here. So these 2 are the books that kind of released in India recently, and although it had like a all-year release in the Western world. So this is something that I was waiting for, but I'm not still waiting for any of the new releases. So that being said, we are good. Okay. The next question is, what are the 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? So I have kept three of the books out here. The first one is Transcendent Kingdom by Ajasi. I've already started reading it and I want to like finish it this month itself. The other one is actually this one. This is June Petrol on the Purple Line, but I don't know if I'll be able to finish it in December or not. I really don't know. And the next one is this one that was sent by Hatchet India, and this is The Lost Homestead by Marina Wheeler. It talks about the partition and how Marina Wheeler's mother had to go to London, and it talks about the whole story of the partition and how they had to leave their homes and they then moved to the UK and stuff like that. So this is a non-fiction, by the way. So these are the two that I do want to finish this month, but I do not know how successful will I be. And also I want to finish one more book, and that is Bring Up the Bodies by Hilary Mantel, because I've been sitting on this book since 2 months now. So those are the books that I actually want to finish. Those are 4 books, but that's fine. Now you know that I've committed to completing like all of these books I just showed you right now. That being said, the next one is there any book you think which could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? I think it would be this one and this one. Like basically I read Homegoing at the start of the year, and I'm reading this one at the end of the year, so I'm hoping that this is like as good as Homegoing. But I think this will gonna shock me because I've been reading a lot of Indian non-fiction recently, historical non-fiction, and this is more like a memoir type stuff. I won't say even a memoir, like it's more like an account on the partition by Marina Wheeler and her mother. So that being said, I'm hoping that this becomes a favorite, because whenever I pick up non-fiction books, I carefully select them. I carefully curate my non-fiction books, because I easily DNF non-fiction like this, like honestly. So yeah, that's that. So yes, that's that. And finally, the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for 2021? Yes, indeed I have. And that being said, this is the time when I announce something. I mean, it's not an announcement. Basically, I am in the process of planning my end of the year video series, which is a secret right now. So basically, when this video comes out, like exactly a few days later, like I think 3-4 days later, I'll be making an announcement video on my actual video plans to be posted on YouTube, of course, for the last week of December. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's it for this particular tag video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the announcement and on my weekly reads. Okay, bye.